Hello and welcome to the Willis R. Casey Aquatic Center. I'm Nick Sinopoli.
And I'm Savannah Russell.
And this is PackTV's coverage of the second annual Swimming and Diving Wolfpack Games. This event will showcase the talent of the 2016-2017 swimming and diving roster. We have a lot of great events planned for you tonight. Tell us a little about it, Savannah.
Yeah, so basically the events tonight are more for fun. It's like pretty much a battle of the sexes. It's getting a couple of the other athletes involved, like Cam Gottfried, who will be playing for the basketball team this year, and then the last event, getting Ryan Held back in the pool since returning from Rio.
Yeah, for sure. And you want to talk a little bit about some of the promotions they've had here tonight. They've had some free giveaways. They've had some T-shirts. They've given away some glow sticks. There are posters available over there in the auditorium, and they're also going to have a lot of giveaways. They'll have some T-shirt giveaways. They'll have some autograph session afterwards. It's going to be a great event. There's a chance to win 2 free tickets to this Saturday's game against Wake Forest. What else are you going to be interviewing some fans tonight, Savannah? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm just going to see what's bringing the fans out, especially the students, and how excited they are for this swimming season, especially with a couple of Olympians on the team. That should be exciting going into the season.
Yes, you spoke about Olympians, and Soren Dahl, Anton Ibsen, Simonis Billis, and Olympic gold medalist for the USA swimming team Ryan Held will be here as well. That'll be quite an interesting thing to see here tonight, but we'll get back to you later with the event starting in just a few minutes.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
A freshman from Stanford, Connecticut, Rachel Thurston. Freshman from Burlington, Florida, Danny Erlenmeyer. A freshman from Winnipeg, Canada, Mackenzie Glover. Freshman from Greer, South Carolina, Jessica Hornansky. A freshman from Manassas, Maryland, Madeline Pine. Freshman from Vladivostok, Russia, Olga Latova. A freshman from Cupertino, California, Luca Martin. Freshman from Iowa City, Iowa, Mark McLaughlin. A freshman from West Windsor, New Jersey, Jack McIntyre. Freshman from Norwalk, Connecticut, Kylie Perry.
Right now?
A freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, Tyler Wright. Freshman from Perry, Brooke Ruendahl. Freshman from York, Pennsylvania, Coleman Stewart. Sophomore from Trinidad and Tobago, Kamari Baptiste. Sophomore from Greenville, Amy Thornhill. Sophomore from Knoxville, Tennessee, James Dexter. Sophomore from Lawrence, Kansas, Courtney Caldwell. Sophomore from Shelby, Parker Campbell. A sophomore from Wolfpack, California, Allie Coleman. Sophomore from Morrison, Colorado, Daniel Weaver. A sophomore from Naples, Florida, Elise Hahn. Sophomore from Milburn, Georgia, Anna Jennings. Sophomore from Cary, Steve Bird. Sophomore from Charlotte, Racina Callahan. Sophomore from Evergreen, Colorado, Lindsay Moore. Sophomore from Avondale, Pennsylvania, Harley Perkins. Sophomore from Huntersville, Trey Pop. Sophomore from Cary, Justin Brett. Sophomore from Chapel Hill, Haley Little. Sophomore from taking up Connecticut, Mason Rivers. Sophomore from Southside, Switzerland, Patrick Schwarzenbach. Sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, Stuart Sandbauer. A sophomore from Denver, Colorado, Quinlan Stewart. Junior from Tucson, Arizona, Tristan Duffield. Junior from Wilmington, Caroline Easton. Junior from Springfield, Illinois, Ryan Held. And junior from Birkenhead, Denmark, Anton Ibsen. Junior from Davidson, Harrison Mitchell. A junior from Cary, Hannah Moore. Junior from Denver, Colorado, Tennessee Stewart. Junior from Stillman, New Jersey, Nat Warner. Senior from Raleigh, Joe Ball. Senior from Glennsburg, Virginia, Taylor Brookline. Senior from Woodburn, Georgia, Jeffrey Carter. Senior from Copenhagen, Denmark, Soren Dahl. Senior from Toronto, Canada, Alexander Hamilton. A senior from Newport, Ohio, Derek Wynn. Senior from Raleigh, Scott Jackson. Senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia, Lydia Jones. Senior from Rainsboro, Natalie Bob. Senior from Cary, Alan Linker. Senior from Springfield, Illinois, Gabby McDermott. Senior from Snellville, Georgia, Rachel Moore. Senior from Nashville, Finland, Laura Nevalainen. Senior from Braidwood, Florida, Adam Muddle. Senior from Apex, Kendall Pena. Senior from Birkenhead, Denmark, Andreas Stewart. Senior from High Springs, Maddie Whiskey. And your last senior from LaSalle, Canada, Alexia Devner.
And that completes your introductions for this episode of the 2016 Wolfpack Games. The first event we'll have up this evening will be their first of 6 events. This will be the diving circus. Now the diving circus, or excuse me, circus diving, will be for the diving team, and they will be dive off the platforms after each group is announced. Now let's meet our divers. Brendan Holloway has them. The swimming and diving team last year at the NCAA championships placed 4th without any divers actually competing in the NCAAs. And off the platform, a 2.5. Coach Holloway's calling for a belly flop. Our divers in group number 1, that was Gabby McDermott, Rachel Burston, Carly Perkins, Harrison Mitchell, and James Brady. Now for group number 2, that was Bailey Revels, Madeline Klein, and Stuart Spanbauer. Seems like the second event will be underway soon. The second event is the Wolfpack Mini Open Water. As you can see, they are putting a large orange fluorescent buoy into the water. What they'll be doing is they will be swimming around 4 buoys in the pool, the large one at the deep end, and they'll have a couple of smaller ones, I assume. They'll be swimming 5 laps around 4 buoys around the pool. Now in the first group, we have Anna Johns, Allie Fogelman, Rachel Muller, Hannah Moore, and Kendall Pena. The women will go first with Johns and Fogelman in row 1, and Muller, Moore, and Pena in row 2. Now NC State's swimming and diving team does not have an open water team. They just swim in the pool. Now an open water team, they swim much longer events, and usually traditional swimming, the longest event is a mile, which is 1,650 yards, which Anton Ibsen and Soren Dahl usually swim. But in an open water event, usually swimmers will swim about a 10K or a 5K even. And usually open water will be around in lakes or usual rivers. There are a couple areas around here. Sometimes they swim in Lake Wheeler and Lake Raleigh for open water events. Looks like they'll only be using 3 buoys for this event instead of 4. And the women enter the water. It's a race to see who can get around each buoy the fastest. They're clumped up together, that's for sure. Looks like they're pulling each other a little bit, having a little friendly fun.
And he goes in open water. I don't think they showed up to play nice today.
One member of the pack is pulling ahead for sure. Oh, and she gets pulled back by one of her teammates. And they come around the corner for lap 2. And we'll be back with the swimming shortly. Savannah has an interview for us coming up shortly. Savannah?
Hey, so this is Savannah with PackTV, and today I'm here with Heather, a student at NC State. How excited are you for today in the swim meet?
Super excited. It's been great so far.
So what inspired you to come out today and support the team?
Well, I'm here with Club Swim Team, so we've all had previous swimming experience, so we have an appreciation for the sport. A lot of the times we'll come to the swim meets, and it's just an awesome time to see all of them get in the water, how fast they go, and after all the accomplishments they've had in this previous year, it's neat to keep track of them all.
Yeah. So a lot of the events today are actually battle of the sexes. So who do you think is gonna win? Because the women do get to wear fins in a couple of the events. So do you think the women or the men are gonna win?
Well, I may have a little bias to this. Fins or not, I'm gonna go ahead and say the women of the team for today.
Even with Ryan and a couple of the other Olympians on the team swimming?
Yeah, I think we stand a good chance.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. Nick, back to you.
Thank you, Savannah. And they're finishing up lap 4. The home stretch. Oh, excuse me, they finished to the wall.
Congratulations, ladies. Well done, Braden. Better up next. Who we have for the winner? Starting off, we have Schoolhouse Adam Linker.
All right. And now for the second round, we'll start shortly. This is the men's round. For the men, we have distance swimmers Adam Linker, Olympian Anton Ibsen, Daniel Erlenmeyer, Alex Hamilton, Mason Rivas, Jack McIntyre, Matt O'Donnell, and sophomore Trey Poff coming up soon. Now for the girls, they only had 5 swimmers, so this should be a little more cramped for sure. There's 8 swimmers going at it here. So expect a lot of cramped swimming on top of each other. Oh, and someone just dunked each other. Getting around that first buoy is hard. It's pretty large. You see some of the guys jumping off the bottom of the pool a little bit to get a head start. Around the corner, it gets a little tangled up. They start to play a little dirty and try and pull each other back. Now, some of you watching might wonder if this is actually how open water is, and to be honest, yes, it can be maybe not as physical as this, but for sure there's a lot of scratching, kicking, and pulling each other in front of the other to gain an advantage. Now, in open water, usually they take about a couple of strokes and then look up and see where they're going, because they do have to swim around various buoys like this. Oh, and it's a tight race so far. All right, and this is the final lap. Two of the guys are pulling ahead. Oh. Looks like the guys are tired for sure, to say the least. Pulling and grabbing and swimming on top of each other will do that to you. Now, while we wait for the next event to start, the next event will be the Freshman Frenzy, where a combination of women and men will go against each other, specifically freshmen, to see who will get bragging rights for that. But while they're cleaning up, after the Wolfpack Mini Open Water, we'll have a Walk the Plank contest. And the Walk the Plank contest will be between women's basketball team member Dominique Wilson, Pete Renda of the wrestling team, and Cam Godfried from men's basketball. And what they'll be doing is they will be on the diving boards, and it'll be more of a trivia or a Jeopardy event, actually. So our student contestants will have a sheet of paper with an A, B, or C on it. They'll ask a trivia question, and they'll hold up the letter they think is associated with the correct answer. Now, if they get the answer correct, the student athlete on the board is safe for that moment. But if they answer incorrectly, they will have to take a step forward on the diving board. Now, after 3 incorrect answers, whoever it is, Wilson, Renda, or Godfried, will be taking a dip in the pool. The last team standing will be our winner. But for now, we're waiting a little bit while they clean up the pool. Now, NC State's upcoming schedule, this is just kind of an inter-squad fun meet, but their first home match of the season will be on the weekend of October 21st against the University of Wisconsin, which is recently ranked one of the top 50 swimming cities in the country. Up north, in Michigan, Wisconsin, and also up in the northeast area, swimming is a lot bigger up there than down south. So look for them that weekend. It's a 2-day event on Friday and Saturday, the 21st and 22nd of October. That'll be a fun event here in Willett, the Casey Auditorium.
We've got student contestants down here. Here's how it's going to go. We're going to ask our participants some trivia questions. We've got representatives from our other teams. They'll be up on the diving board. For each wrong answer, they take a step toward the end. 2 wrong answers.
You see that Coach Holloway is introducing the swimmers now. Excuse me, the student athletes now. From the wrestling team, this is Pete Renda raising his hand now. And to the right of him is men's basketball team member Cam Godfrey. See him there?
Communications freshman Kayla. All right. Each of these questions is multiple choice. A, B, and C are your choices. We'll hold up our answers. All right. First question. How many gold medalists has Wolfpack swimming?
The first question is, how many gold medals have the Wolfpack swimming and diving had? A, 6, B, 5, or C, 4?
The correct answer is B, 5.
5 is the correct answer. B.
Next question.
Both Gottfried and Renda have to step forward.
The women's swimming diving team last year at NCAA.
The next question, when did the women's swimming and diving team finish last year at the NCAA Championships? A, 10th, B, 11th, or C, 9th? Gottfried chooses C.
Answers up is C. The answer is C, correct.
Gottfried was correct. So was Renda.
Next question. Which NCAA men's relay won the national championship last year? Was it A, the 400 relay, B, the
Next question, which NC State men's swimming relay won a national championship last year? The 400 freestyle, the 400 medley, or the 200 medley?
Lindsay Taylor, do you want to answer? We've got answers up. A, answer is A, correct.
The 400 freestyle relay. They both got it correct.
The NC State swimming diving team was inducted to the NC State Hall of Fame this year. Was it A, Don Easterling?
The former head coach of the NC State swimming and diving team was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. This year. Don Easterling, Scott Hammond, or Brooks Teal? The correct answer was Don Easterling.
All right, next question.
Next question, how many NC State swimmers competed in the 2016 Olympic Games? Is it 3, 4, or 5?
Answers up. We got a C here, we got a B here. The answer is B. Duncan had a C, Duncan got it wrong. Take a step
The correct
forward.
answer is 4. And Renda has to step forward.
Duncan, you better be careful. Your teammate's about to go wet. Next question. Who is the NC State Aquatic Center named after? Is it A, William Neal
Who is the NC State Aquatic Center named after? William Neal Reynolds, Wendell Murphy, or Willis R. Casey? Hopefully they get this right. It is on top of the scoreboard.
C.
It is Willis R. Casey. Who from the NC State swimming and diving team won Olympic gold at the 2016 Olympic Games? Ryan Health, Michael Phelps, or Katie Ledecky. Hopefully they get this right. And of course it is Ryan Health, and the crowd sheds their approval. How many ACC relay champions did NC State swimming and diving program have last season? A4, B2, or C6? And let's see what the fans show up. The answer is, oh, they both have to step forward. They thought it was 4. It was correctly, it was C.
How many countries did NC State swimmers represent?
How many countries did the NC State swimmers represent during the 2016 Olympic Games? A6, B3, or C4? The correct answer is B3. It's from Denmark, the USA, and Lithuania. Next, final question. Where did the men's swimming and diving team finish at the NCAA Championships last year? A, 5th, B, 8th, or C, 4th? The correct answer is C. Wow, well they got all the questions right. And Coach Holloway says, why don't they just jump in anyway? Surprised the fans know that much about NC State swimming. That shows how much they care about NC State athletics. We have a little bit of a break here before our next Now, fans, for the rest of the events for the night will be a battle of the sexes. At the end of the night, they will add up the total wins and points for each team and see who takes home the bragging rights for this season. All right, Savannah, here we got an interview for you. Take it away.
And we're here with Trevor, and we're here at the swim meet today. How excited are you for the upcoming events, and how have the past events been?
Oh, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. It's a good event. It's good atmosphere here. So yeah, I'm excited.
Why did you decide to come to the event today?
Well, I heard about it last year, but I couldn't come. I had something to do or something like that. So I figured I'd come this time and check out the hype behind the team. They had a pretty good season last year, so I wanted to see what it was about.
Yeah, hopefully they can continue the success from the 2015-2016 team. And today is a big battle of the sexes. The women do get to wear flippers during some of the events, just like try to even it out. Who do you think is going to win?
The men, no contest. We got this. We got this.
You seem pretty confident in your answer.
Do what?
You seem pretty confident in your answer.
Oh, of course, we're going to win. We're the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be.
And how do you think the Wolfpack will do in this upcoming season?
Hopefully win it all. They had a pretty good year last year. They're motivated. They'll come back with a vengeance and win it.
And thank you so much for talking.
Thank you.
Go Pack. Bye.
Thank you, Savannah. Little confidence from that fan there in the men's team. This event here is the Freshman Frenzy. In lane 4, we have, excuse me on this pronunciation, but Vasiliki Baka. And in the men's team, in lane 5, we have Tyler Rice. Now, the women do get to use fins for this race to even up the score a little bit. This is the Freshman Frenzy, so this will be bragging rights for the freshmen this year. It's just a 200-yard freestyle relay. Now in the water, we have Mark McLaughlin in lane 5, and in lane 4, we have Kylie Perry. Now, if you're wondering, about Vasily Baka, her hometown is Kalamata, Greece. Now in the water, in lane 5, we have Coleman Stewart. And for the women's team in lane 4, we have Mackenzie Glover. And the anchors are going to be Brooke Rubendahl. And for the men will be Luca Martins. And a long kick out. Ooh, she catches up a little bit. Let's see if she can pull the same out at the turn. With a great underwater from Rubendahl. She catches up. It's close. And looks like the men take it by 0.02 of a second and a time of 1:23.72. And the women just behind it, 1:23.74. Rubendahl almost closed it out with that incredible kick out on the second half of that 50. Rubendahl closing in. She's a freshman from Cary, North Carolina. Her specialties this year will be freestyle, the individual medley, and the backstroke. Now they're announcing the winner of these 2 football tickets they're giving away at a raffle.
Our winner is Mary Sinelli. Congratulations. For Mary Sinelli, winner of 2 football tickets to see our football game week tomorrow. Please see a marketing representative at the marketing table in the front line to get your tickets. Fans, Mary Sinelli said at the football game, you can be too. Winner tickets still available. Visit wolfpack.com/tickets.
All right. Now for the next event, this is called the Over-Under Relay. It'll be a bit longer event. It'll be 7 members on each team, 7 women, 7 men, just like before. And by over-under, this means each swimmer will do either a 50 butterfly kick underwater or do breaststroke on top of the water. Now, breaststroke is the slowest of the 4 strokes, and butterfly kick is the strongest kick you can do underwater.
First up, we got Daniel Graver, Jean-Baptiste, Patrick Swerveman.
In lane 4 for the women's team, first we will have Olga Lapteva. Next, Caroline Estep, Maddie Witzke, Lydia Jones, Rosana McClanahan, Lindsay Morrow, and Jessica Horomansky. Now for the men in lane 5, first up will be Daniel Graber. Let's see what they choose. Underwater. They both choose breaststroke. Seems like Teva is getting ahead. She has the fins on for this race. The beautiful breaststroke. Next up for the men is Jabari Baptiste. And he will be doing underwater butterfly kick for this. So will Caroline Estep for the women. Fins are a hefty advantage in the underwater butterfly kick portion of this race. Now third, we've got Maddie Witzke and Patrick Schwarzenbach. Schwarzenbach will be doing breaststroke, and so will Witzke. Seems like the women have a hefty lead right now, so let's see if they can hold on to it. You see Quinlan Stewart getting excited for his leg of the race. Seems like they will both be doing underwater butterfly for their legs of the race. There's over half a lap advantage right now for the women. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Rosina McClanahan is in the water now, and then Zach Warner is entering. They'll both be doing breaststroke for their respective legs. See Lindsay Morrow really kicking in that butterfly. The butterfly kick with her breaststroke. Now the reason the women are doing butterfly kick with the breaststroke swim is because it's very hard to do a breaststroke kick with fins on. The men's split in that last was a 25-45. And the women finished first. She had a split of 22-8. Oh, excuse me, there's still one left. Sorry about that. Jessica Horomensky is last, and she is swimming without fins to even the score a little bit. Our last men's split was a 23-8. That's blazing fast. And the women will take this round with ease in a time of 2 minutes, 48 seconds, and 46. And for the men, they come behind in 6 seconds by a time of 2:54.69.
freestyle. Brandon, who are you now running this event?
Hello and welcome back to Willis R. Casey Auditorium. Sorry we had I apologize, we had some technical difficulties earlier with some of our audio and our connection. But you haven't missed some of the best parts of tonight yet. This is the Howling Sprint Relay. This is a basic medley relay. And in the women's lane, in lane 4, first for the backstroke, we have Elise Hahn. And for the men's team in lane 5, we have Andreas Schillerup. Reminder, the women do have fins for this event to equal it up a little bit. Oh, and it's pretty even right now. Let's see what happens after the turn. And they kick, and the underwaters is where Hahn will have the advantage because of the fins. When it's close, let's see what their splits are after the first lap. 22-26 for the women and 22-69 for the men. Now here's the breaststroke. We've got Derek Wren in lane 5 and Caleb Brumbaum. The women have about a 3 body length lead right now going to the butterfly. We've got Natalie LeBong and Olympian Soren Dahl coming up for the butterfly. This is where it'll get close in these last two. LeBong is still ahead by a hefty margin by at least almost 4 body lengths at this point. Going to and Krista Duffield takes off her fins. Feeling confident. Oh, Ryan Held dives in. He already catches up some of the lead. But going to the turn, Duffield still has a sizable margin. Held's closing in though. I don't think it's enough. Held closes the gap to 1 body length, but the women win in a time of 1:27.10. The women come in second in a time of 1:28.11. 1 second behind the women. Not even Olympian Ryan Held could come back after that. It's a great thing to see the team so excited for something that is purely made for the fans to get excited about the season.
Thank you all for coming out to our second annual Wolfpack Games.
A big thank you to all of the fans that have been watching. It's been a great. Braden Holloway is letting all the fans know that Wisconsin is coming up next. That's one of their biggest matchups of the season. Let's go a little bit up and down the schedule for a second. Another marquee matchup this season will be against the University of Texas. This will be in Austin, however. Last season, if you remember, NC State competed against Texas here in Casey Auditorium. They did not win, however. Now, this event will be on November 4th in Texas. Also, a couple of big events for the Wolfpack this season. The Wolfpack will travel to the Greensboro Aquatic Center, a wonderful facility later in the season. Now, the rivalry between UNC and NC State will continue on Friday, January 27th in KC Aquatic Center. And also, the season will start to wind down once we get to mid to late February. The ACC championships will run in mid to late February. Now, in years past, it has been in Greensboro, but this year, look for it to maybe go over to Atlanta, where the 1996 Olympics were. And here's Savannah with NC State's very own Ryan Held.
Hey guys, it's Savannah with Ryan Held, and you just got out of the pool.
Yeah, fortunately ended in a loss, but it was fun. It was a fun race. I'm glad we're here.
Are you happy to be back in Raleigh?
Oh, I'm so glad to be back in Raleigh. I just want a structured environment again, and the biggest thing was just being able to drink tap water and a universal electrical sockets. That's so good to be back in the United States.
How was it competing in Rio, then coming back and almost a couple weeks later just going back to class and getting back into the swing of things here?
Oh, it was so rough. It was the hardest part of going from a regular college kid to basically overnight becoming a rock star, like people recognizing me, stopping me, asking for photos, and it just kind of I don't know, it was just weird going to class. I was almost trying to hide and avoid people, whereas I would never have to worry about that.
Yeah. And what was it like swimming alongside people like Phelps and Adrian and Dressel?
Oh, it was a dream come true. I have posters of those guys up in my room. They have been my swimming idols for the longest time, and then to be on their relay and especially win gold, yeah, better than any dream you can have.
And what goes on in your mind when you're standing up there on the podium and you hear the national anthem playing?
Oh man, if you're asking about the crying, yeah, that was just a combination of, I really wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't pegged to make the Olympic team. I wasn't supposed to be on the finals relay, and then
Which you were.
Which I was, and then just seeing all the people I represent, and I know they won that gold medal vicariously through me.
And what is it like coming in back here and carrying the momentum from the 2015-2016 season and Rio coming back into this season?
Oh, dude, it's fun. I'm hyped. I'm so ready. I think having us 3 Olympians on the team, I think that's just an instant confidence booster. Going against other teams that don't have any Olympians, it's holy cow, how are we going to beat 3 Olympians? They're best of the best. So it's already off the bat, we're beating them mentally.
Yeah, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk.
Oh yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
You guys.
Sorry, I'm out of breath.
No, you're fine. Go Pack.
Yeah, go Pack. Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Was I supposed to be looking at the camera? Was I supposed to be looking at you?
Both?
And Savannah, we're finished here at KC Natatorium. It was a great event. The 2016 Wolfpack Games, the second annual, has completely finished. Talk about a little bit of some of the things that you liked from watching the team and some of the events.
I liked how fun it was. It was a very upbeat environment. There was a big turnout, which is exciting, and all of the swimmers and divers seem to be really excited about this season. And talking to Ryan, he's really hyped to be back and bring in the Olympic vibes with competitors, having 3 on the team, and other teams have 0. So.
Yeah, for sure. It is exciting to see what's in store for the team this season. I mean, they finished 4th at NCAAs this year. They have Soren Dahl, Anton Ibsen, and Ryan Held. You spoke with him, of course, coming back this season. It's going to be interesting to see what's in store for the Pack on their first home matchup against Wisconsin this year. I like to see the interesting things. We got to see, the fans at home got to see some of the power tower things, the elastic bands, the swimming around the buoys, and other open water events. That was really cool. What do you think's in store for the Wolfpack this upcoming season?
I think we can only go up. I think since they won the ACC championship the past 2 years, I think hopefully they can do that again and keep up the momentum in the NCAA. Maybe go higher than 4th. Maybe aim for 1st. I don't know. That would be exciting though, wouldn't it? That would be good for the swim program. So.
Sure. I definitely see something happening. Back-to-back ACC Coach of the Year, Brandon Holloway, really has this team on the rise for sure. Well, that'll do it here for PackTV and GoPack's coverage of the 2nd annual Wolfpack Games. For our director, Logan Sims, camera people, Mandy Butchke and Khalil Elliott, I'm Nick Sinopoulos, Savannah Russell. Thank you for watching, and go Pack.